Hi everyone, this is Angelica. Thank you so much for watching today. Today's video is going to be about choices and decisions and why they're so important because they are the building blocks of your entire life. Most of the things you do on a daily basis have become a habit or a routine or a way that you have lived your life and you get the same results. So you know all the ways in which to make your life healthier. You know that if you eat healthy, you will feel good. However, it's interesting because people will try to do new things for a little while and be pretty good at it. However, after a few weeks, they stop. They stop with the new habits because it's just easier to not do it and to just do something else. Well, the difference between someone who is successful in incorporating new habits into their life and someone who isn't is this. Successful people keep doing a certain particular habit until it becomes so routine and so ingrained into the brain that it becomes automatic. And that process could take a little while. It could take a few months to do something every single day until it becomes habit for you. And I know they say it's 21 days and everything like that, but habits take a long time. And a lot of the habits you have right now, you've had for many, many years. So breaking those up and making new choices that are in alignment with your greatest potential. Now, one of the things that may hold you back in this is trying to do everything at once. Because I'm sure you have a vision or a goal for your life and how you'd like things to be. And if you have too many things going on, then you're going to be unsuccessful in trying to incorporate new healthy habits into your life. So, a good way to start out would be to choose 3 new habits that you know you'd like to incorporate into your life. And once you do, your entire life will improve. Your vibration will improve, your happiness level will improve. A lot of things will come out of these 3 habits that you just make it a priority to do no matter what. So, like I was saying before, people who are successful wake up in the morning and go running, even if it's pouring rain and it's freezing cold. Not because it feels good to do it right then, because it really doesn't until you get going with it. However, you do that enough times. You go running enough times every single day for a year, and you have rebuilt your body to become more of what you are wanting. So it's these tiny little choices and decisions that you make every single day that build up the total of what your life represents. And yes, the first few months of doing it is very difficult. It's very challenging. You have to push yourself through what you're comfortable with. So you have to take yourself outside of your comfort zone, out of your inertia, out of your stuck place, and start moving and doing that particular habit or making that particular choice that's going to take you to where you want to be. No matter what, you have to push yourself through the resistance because it's going to be there. Your ego tries to keep you safe and staying the same in the same situation all the time because that's what you know, and you know that that's safe. That's your comfort level. So whenever you try to expand outside of that, or if you try to do something new, it's not going to feel natural to you. It's not going to feel really good. You're going to wonder why you're doing this. So when I first started eating raw foods, Well, I did it gradually over the years. I was vegetarian and then a vegan, and then went to vegan with no gluten because I realized I couldn't handle gluten. And then I went to fully raw. And when I did that, I became quite sick actually, and my body was detoxing years of stuff that I had eaten even from, many years ago. So it's understandable why people give up, because had I given up when I didn't feel well and my body was detoxing, had I not known that, I would have just said, "Oh, this isn't good for my body because I don't feel well." You're not going to feel well in the beginning when you're trying to change your habits. In fact, you'll feel worse. And it's really good to remember that. So when you're in the beginning pushing yourself out of the stuck space, doing something different and moving beyond what your set point is, just make sure you do it anyway with this particular thing. With 3 things, I'm asking you to check in with yourself and see if there's 3 things you can do every single day that are going to make a huge impact on your life. So some sort of exercise would be a good one. What I started doing to increase my health is I got out the juicer and I started making juice in the morning. Instead of my normal smoothie, I decided to kind of change it up a little bit, because sometimes your routines will get, um, well, they may get a little bit boring, but you may want to add some extra something to it. So um, instead of the usual breakfast, I'm making myself and my kids fresh juices, and they're so good. Apples, carrots, oranges. You can make anything you want. If you want to make something green, you can put some kale in there. So anything, that 1 cup of juice that you drink every single day may not have a big initial impact on your life today. However, 100 glasses of juice every single day is definitely going to impact your health. So people give up too soon. They get discouraged because they don't see a big improvement in the beginning, and then they don't feel like they really want to keep going with it. But it's those people that push through that can see the end result of what those many actions will have an effect and impact on their life, and how it will bring about better health, making you feel better, and doing those things that you want to do, because you have a lot of potential in you. You have a lot of things going for you and a lot of things that you could be, that you want to be. However, we kind of sabotage ourselves and we decide, oh, I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm going to do this instead. But I'm asking you to really, really sit with yourself and think about what's important to you, and recognize that once you start doing this new choice or making a new decision in your life, and you do it long enough, usually for about 90 days, it becomes so automatic that it becomes an unconscious act, and that's what you're going for. I don't know if it's like 90% of the things that you do every single day are unconscious. Because if we had to learn how to do everything again, our brains would overload. So like when you drive the car, you drive and it's unconscious. You just do it, and you don't even really need to think about it. However, when you first started learning how to drive, you'll probably recognize it was very difficult. You had to put a lot of focus in. You had to be completely in the moment and learning. So most of your brain is occupied by those actions that you've done so many times every day that they become automatic. And that is what you're going for when you're trying to create new choices. So instead of trying to take things out, that's kind of difficult, and that's a lot to put on someone. You don't take things out of your life. You start implementing new, good, healthy habits in, and then your life transforms. If you try to stop all the bad things, I have found that's not very easy to do. It's easier to add some juice in the morning, or make sure you, no matter what, get your exercise in every morning and make those a priority every day. And then whatever else is important to you. So that's up to you to decide. But the main thing is to be in every moment fully connected to yourself and whatever it is you're doing, and push yourself through your next level of comfort, because you always feel better when you're doing those things that are needed and that you have to get done. Those things add up, and then you're happy. So it's well worth it to become disciplined and to take responsibility for your life, to not settle for the way that your life has been, and to make new choices and decisions until they become habits, so that you can really change. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that your day is filled with magic and blessings, and I love you so much.